Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. You know, when it comes to RedBubble, one of the most popular items that are purchased, hands down, are stickers. One can never have just one, and given how versatile stickers can be in everyday use, it's no wonder why people surf the net for that right sticker that they have to have. So one great aspect about RedBubble is the fact that, as an artist, you can create just the one sticker, or else create a sticker pack. And today, I'm going to show you how you can create a 9 sticker pack and what to avoid so that you can increase your chances of landing a sale. Let's get to it. Okay, so here we are on RedBubble, and basically what I did was I just clicked on stickers, which brought me to this page here, and I clicked on newest. I chose newest to see what stickers are relatively new to RedBubble as of these last few hours, days, however RedBubble indexes their new stickers. And just by scrolling down, you can see there's a lot of really good designs here. Some that are in terms of silhouettes, some that are clip arts, photos, some things which are trademarks, others which aren't. Please stay away from the trademark type designs. All right, and if we scroll down, we don't see too many in terms of sticker packs. I mean, you have one here that's got 2 individual stickers. And if we scroll down further, we've got some more photo work here in the form of stickers. And then we have some stickers which clearly, again, not to put anybody down, but if we take a look at this one over here, you can barely make out what the sticker is saying. It's all in white text. Probably it was designed for something else and the sticker function was enabled. And if we continue moving down, we see that there's a lot of single stickers here, which are great. But if you want to provide value to your customer and maybe perhaps land that sale, well, wouldn't it be great if you could offer them sticker packs where they would get more stickers for the amount of money that they're going to be spending, all right? So we have this sticker pack over here with 6, and they're quite divided, which is quite good too as well. And somebody who might be looking out for skulls might want to make a purchase for that too as well. So that's really great. But again, if you take a look, there aren't too many in the way of sticker packs. One thing that we also have to be aware of is that when we're creating stickers, we want to make sure that they're either going to be fully joined or they're going to be separated properly, as is the case in this one over here. Because one of the most frustrating things that a buyer will encounter when purchasing a sticker pack is if the artist didn't separate the stickers, the individual stickers, properly enough. Then they have to get a pair of scissors and try to cut around them, and that can be a nuisance. So today we're going to show all of the tips and tricks how to create a sticker pack and upload it onto RedBubble so that hopefully we can land a sale. So let's head over to Photoshop. So here we are in Photoshop, and what I've done is I've created a new document and I use the Merch by Amazon dimensions. Again, you can use any dimensions that you want, but make sure that it's something large enough that you can put a nice circle on the screen here. All right, and what I did then was I obviously created my guides for my vertical and horizontal, and I opened up a circle starting from the center using the ellipse tool. All right, so I just click on the ellipse tool here, I click on the center, and whilst holding on to the shift key, I just start opening up a circle in order to create a new ellipse. And then I hit Control T on the keyboard, and I just basically open up the circle to whatever size that I wanted. All right, I've already done that for you, but you get the gist of it. So I can just open it to whatever dimensions that I want, and once I'm happy with it, I just hit enter. All right, so let's just get rid of that one here. Okay, so this is going to be the template that we're working on, and then after we're done, we're going to flatten everything and we're going to actually insert it on a sticker pack template, which I'm going to show you. All right, so one of the things that I did was I surfed the internet to try and find one of these weird upcoming holidays, or rather unusual upcoming holidays. And one of the holidays I found was National Kiss of Hope Day, all right, which is going to be happening towards the end of this month. And I thought, well, let's create a design for that and use that as an example for today's tutorial. Now, obviously, when you want to create a design, try to find something that's going to be at least 4 to 5 weeks from the date that you are going to be creating the design. Why? Because you have to make sure that after uploading, if a client finds it on RedBubble and order it, well, you have to make sure that there's enough time for them to be able to receive the item that they've ordered before the actual date that they actually need it. So if you've got the National Kiss of Hope Day happening at the end of April, in this case, not the best time to start it because we're already almost midway through April. But I decided to use this for today's example just so that you can see how to go about creating the sticker pack. All right, but do please keep that in mind that when you're creating any kind of upload for RedBubble, particularly if it's for a holiday like Mother's Day, Father's Day, etc., that you upload them well in advance and give enough buffer time for the client to see it, to order it, and for it to arrive in their at their home so that they can use it on the particular date in question. All right. So what I went ahead and done, I downloaded a clip art of a pair of lips, which I'm going to put onto the screen now. And as you can see, the lips fit within the circle that I created. But if it didn't, all you have to do is hit Control-T or Command-T on a Mac. You get the boundary walls, and then you just grab one of the handles, and if you want to keep the proportions, you just hold the Shift key on the keyboard whilst moving the handles. And obviously, the size of the clip art will adjust accordingly. Okay, so let's just place that over there. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Hit Enter on the keyboard. Well, and then I thought, well, since we have the lips over here, there's no point in writing the word kiss. So I just decided, let's do Of Hope Day. And I did it on another document. So to save time, I'm just going to drag it in here for you so that you see. And it's going to place right there within the circle. Now what I did, just so that you'll be aware of it, so if I had to just try another one, I'm going to go into text and I'm going to create a rectangle over here and type in Of Hope Day, and this font, just in case you're interested, is called Blackjack. All right, and once I had that set, all right, I highlighted it and then I went to the top to the T function over here, that icon with sort of like a curve underneath it. You click on it and it gives you the warp text function. And what I did was I went down to arch, and by default you get +50, but since I didn't want it arching downwards, I wanted it to arch upwards from the center. I'm just going to change the plus to a minus, all right, and it brings it down. Once I'm happy with it, I click on OK. So I select the move tool and basically I bring it up, and then I hit Control-T on the keyboard to adjust accordingly. And obviously, depending on what angle you want to have it and how large you want it, you can adjust accordingly. All right, but as I said before, I went ahead and did it, and I'm happy with that. So here I have my first sticker. Okay, so now I'm going to flatten everything, and what I can do in order to keep the layers active, I'm going to click on the text layer at the top, and on the keyboard I'm going to type in the following keys. Remember, I'm really big on keyboard shortcuts, so it's going to be Control, Shift, Alt, and the letter E. And you'll see that if I remove the individual layers, I have a stamped layer on the top with everything all merged together. All right? Now, once I have that, it's time to put it onto the sticker pack. And what I've done, and you'll be able to download by clicking on the link in the description, is I created a sticker template. All right, so basically what you need to do is from the main single sticker template, you're going to click and you're going to drag this layer into the sticker pack template. And what I normally do is I hold onto the Shift key again while I'm doing it. So left click, hold the left mouse button down, click and drag into it, and let go. Now obviously it's going to be larger than the individual stickers, but that's okay. All right. So the first thing I do before I move it anywhere on the document is I want to resize it to the size of the circles in the template. So again, to do that, Control or Command-T on the keyboard. All right, and for this intents purposes, the resize is 23%. So if I hit 23% width and 23% on height, then clearly, boom, it's fit and it's right onto the center one. Okay, now when you are creating your circle and you want to use it onto this template, 23% may not be the right size that you need in order for it to fit over the circle. But that's okay. You can just continue resizing until you get the design within the center sticker. All right. Now, what did I do for this template? I created 3 different layers. Obviously, you have your top, your middle, and your bottom. So what I would recommend that you do is you open up the middle layer and you have your 3 stickers. So if I turn them off, you can see that they disappeared. All right, turn them back on, and I'm going to rename the layer that I imported, and I'm going to call it lip layer. Okay, and I'm going to drag it into the middle layer, and I'm going to put it over the bottom one, which happens to be the middle circle. All right, now that one's already done because when I reduced it, it fitted within the circle, no problem. So now what I need to do is I need to make double copies. So I'm going to hit Control J or Command J on the keyboard twice, and now I have 2 copies of the lip layer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the first one, all right, and you can move it with your mouse. Because of the fact that this is a small template, it's only 3000 by 3000 pixels, I'm going to use the cursor key, and I'm going to hit the left cursor key, and I'm going to continue moving it. It might take a little bit longer, but it's more precise. I prefer it this way. All right, but then obviously it's up to you how you wish to move your clip arts, or how you wish to move the circles accordingly. Okay, so when it's disappeared, the likelihood of it being within the stroke, the black boundary wall, it's going to be very good. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it and I'm going to take it to the top of the other layers, and there you go. I've got the second design within the circle. Now, if you can see, it's not exactly centered. So I just hit the right cursor key until I see the black border appearing. All right, and then I do the same thing for the right one. I'm going to click and drag it to the top so that as I'm moving it, it'll hover over the white circle. And I'm just going to move it until it goes over the circle. All right, we're almost there. Okay, a couple more, and boom, there we go. So we'll hit enter on the keyboard, Shift V2, Control V2, get rid of the boundary wall, and I already have my 3 stickers there. So now just to make sure, if I don't want that black stroke around it, well, I can easily turn off the white circles underneath it, and I've got my 3 circles with the lips of hope, the kiss of hope day. All right. Okay, so if I wanted to have these designs on the top and the bottom layer as well, all I'd have to do is make sure that I've one of the lip layers active, and whilst holding the Shift key, I click on the top one so that all 3 get highlighted. I hit Control J on the keyboard or Command J to make a duplicate. I open the top layer, so drop it down, and I'm going to left click and I'm going to drag it up. Now watch those blue lines. You want to make sure that the blue line appears just below the name of the folder and the top layer. I let go and they're over there. Now, whilst they're still highlighted, I don't touch anything else with the mouse. I just start using the up cursor key on the keyboard, and you see all 3 of them are moving up at the same time, proportionately. One isn't moving. I know that as soon as I get to the top, all 3 are going to be lined up equally. All right, so we're moving up. Okay, we're almost there. As soon as I see the black borders, I stop. I hit enter on the keyboard, Shift V to clear the boundary walls. All right, and I've got those there. Okay, so what if I wanted to include a different design, sort of to give some variety to my clients, all right? And let's say, for example, the 3 bottom stickers, I want them to be something different. Well, what I can do is I can go back to my single sticker label template, all right? I'm going to delete the stamped layer, so click on it and delete, all right? And I'm going to get rid of those 2 layers too as well, the text and the lip layer, and I'm going to make the white circle layer active again. So what I did was I went online and I found some commercial-free sort of vintage comic type pictures of a man and a woman kissing. And I thought, well, let's make 3 individual stickers and put them on the bottom too as well. So I'm going to grab the first one and I'm going to drag it whilst holding the shift key onto the template. Alright, now it's obviously a lot larger than the circle, but what I can do is, because of the fact that sort of the kissing area is centered, if I hold the Alt key on the keyboard and I hover the mouse pointer between the 2 layers, you can see that it goes from that finger icon to sort of like a square with the down arrow. That means it's going to clip them together. And when I left click on it, I get the picture within the circle. And for me, I think that will make a perfect sticker, which I'm going to keep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control Shift Alt E on the keyboard to stamp it. I'm going to move it aside. Then I'm going to grab that layer. Holding the Shift key, I'm going to drag it into the sticker label template. Again, it's going to be larger than the template. I'm going to hit Control T on the keyboard and I'm going to reduce the width and height to 23%. And as you can see, it covered over the middle one, but don't worry about that. What we're going to do now is we're going to move it into the bottom layer. Okay, so let's go back to the sticker label. All right, it didn't take, so Control T on the keyboard, 23 width, 23 height, hit enter again to activate. And now I'm going to grab that layer, I'm going to rename it, so let's say kissing left. So it's going to go in the left circle. So I'm going to drag that down into the bottom folder. So I'm going to open the bottom folder and I'm going to drag it down into that folder, and then I'm going to grab it and I'm going to move it over. So here I use the mouse. Again, I could have used the cursor, but to show you the versatility of the template, I use the mouse and boom, I have that first sticker over there. Now I want to get another one. All right, so I'm going to get rid of the stamp. I'm going to get rid of the clipped layer so that I go back to my circle. I'm going to grab my other clip art and I'm going to drag it into it. Okay, it's a little bit too large, obviously, but that's okay. Holding the Alt key, I'm going to hover between the 2 layers to create a clipping mask. And now I've got these 2 who are kissing within the sticker. Again, Control Alt Shift and E to make the stamp. I'm going to move the window slightly aside. I'm going to grab that layer and holding the Shift key, I'm going to hover over my sticker template. Control T on the keyboard, 23, 23. Hit enter to activate. All right, and now I'm going to call this kissing right. All right, and I'm going to clip, I'm going to left click on it and I'm going to drag it over the sticker icon. Now it didn't come exactly, so I'm going to use the cursor key down. All right, and once I'm happy with it, I can move on to the next one. All right, so I'm going to bring back my original sticker into play. I'm going to delete those 2 layers that I no longer need. And I'm going to grab my third clip art and I'm going to shift and drag it into. All right, I'm going to hold the Alt key on the keyboard, create a clipping mask between the 2. And now I have these 2 lovebirds who are kissing. All right, so Control Shift Alt E on the keyboard to create a stamped layer. I'm going to clip on it. I'm going to hold the Shift key on the keyboard and I'm going to drag it into the new template. It's come center. I'm going to hit Control T on the keyboard so that I can transform it. The width is 23%, the height is 23%. All right, I'm going to hit enter to activate it. I'm going to minimize that layer and I'm going to call this one Kissing Central. All right, and now I'm just going to, with the left mouse button, click and drag it down, and then I'm going to use the cursor keys on the keyboard to refine it. All right, and now we have 9 stickers that we can include as a sticker pack for our clients to purchase. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the white circle templates, so I get rid of the boundary walls, those black walls around the circles. All right, and if I just hit Control 0 to bring up the entire document full on the screen, you can get a good appreciation of how the stickers are going to appear. All right, now once I'm happy with that, I would highly recommend that you don't move the circles around. I've already tested it onto RedBubble, uploaded it, and the spacing between each of the stickers is absolutely perfect. Okay, if you're going to resize the stickers, then I can't guarantee that they're not going to overlap over each other, and when you upload them to RedBubble, you're going to get 2 or 3 stickers or more attached to each other. You want to avoid that, remember, so that you don't annoy your customers by giving them extra work when they receive the actual product in hand. Alright, now that I'm happy with it, I'm going to save it. So File, Save As, and I'm going to save it as, let's see, Kiss of Hope sticker pack, and I'm going to save it as a PNG. Remember, hitting the P letter on the keyboard 8 times will get you from PSD to PNG, and you can hit enter to save. Obviously choose OK, and then you can go ahead and upload the document onto RedBubble. Okay, so here we are on RedBubble now, and I'm going to just find the file and drag it into the Upload New Work section. So here it comes, and I'm going to let go from the left mouse button, and it's going to start uploading. Okay, just wait a few moments, and now obviously RedBubble starts queuing up the product, the design on all of the various products. Now, given the fact that we are creating a sticker pack, I disable a large number of the products. For example, I'm not going to have it on shirts. I don't think it looks good on shirts. All right, and I'm going to scroll down. Now here we are in the stickers and the magnets. Now if I click on it, you're going to see that all of the stickers are nicely separated from each other. So here they have 9 individual stickers that they're going to get for this price of 1 sticker that many artists just upload. All right, and then you just basically go through all of the other products, enabling and disabling. So we're just going to, let's see if we had to enable this and bring it down. Probably not. Maybe no, but we're here for stickers, so I'm going to disable that. I'm going to disable a lot of them. I might keep the mugs because we have obviously the Kiss of Hope Day on it. So if I had to click on it and look on it, all 3 fit brilliantly on it, so I'm going to leave on it. Maybe somebody wants a mug with a nice pair of female lips with the words of Hope Day underneath it. You know? I could try and see if I could do that with the mug too as well. Not really, so I'm going to disable that. At any rate, you want to go through and see what looks good and what doesn't. So I'm going to turn these off. I might leave the drawstring bag activated too as well. I'm just going to decrease it a little bit. Center it vertically and horizontally. Let's leave it like that. Maybe somebody would like a bag that looks like that. But again, for the main part, we're here for the stickers. So I'm going to click off everything, disable it. All right. And then for those of you who've uploaded to RedBubble before, know what you need to do. Basically, you go through, you're going to go and insert your title, your tags, a description. Don't forget to put in the description. A lot of artists fail to insert a description, and that is gold over there, because when Google is indexing designs, pictures, what have you, any form of content, the text that you put in here is going to help Google to learn a little bit what your design is and index them accordingly. Don't lose out on potential sales because you want to be too lazy to fill in the description. All right, fill it in, even if it's just a simple sentence. You know, it goes a long way. And try to insert keywords too as well in the sentence. Try to make it a flowing sentence with keywords that is going to allow your design to be searched. After all, we're here to make sales. If we don't give RedBubble and Google the tools that it needs in order to show our designs in front of the eyes of other people, then we are doing ourselves a disservice. All right. So when you're done, you click all the way down to the bottom. You choose your medias. Obviously, you choose what default product you want it to appear on the shop. In this case, you want it to be a sticker. Obviously, it doesn't have mature content. Anybody can see it, and you have the right. And then you just click Save Work, and obviously, it uploads accordingly. All right. So that's basically it. That's how to upload designs to create a 9-sticker pack. I hope you found this tutorial informative, of value. If you did, please smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of our community. I have a lot of tips and tricks to share, both for RedBubble, print on demand, and Photoshop. And until the next time, have a great day. Take care. Be safe. Bye for now.